Hey everyone, I'm going to show you today how to make your own custom brush from your sketches, something like this. I'm going to show you how to make this into a brush you can use with the Mandala logo builder and turn it into an insignia style border, logo, monogram type design, just like this one here. All you need to do is launch Illustrator and in Open, go ahead and navigate to that folder you downloaded from Creative Market. There it is. And inside you have the three folders in the README. Open up the Brush Creator folder and then open up the Brush Creator template. Yeah, so this template is 270 pixels wide, and that's really important for making the brushes. And you'll also need to load a few action scripts. So go ahead and clear the actions that we were using in the Mandala logo builder template and load up the ones for the brush builder. There it is. These ones right there, Mandala brush creator actions. And it's just two actions. This is for making a brush that's black and white so that it tints properly, and then this is pretty much does the same thing, but it doesn't convert all the possibly CMYK colors to grayscale. The color brush action just makes a regular color brush. So the best way to make a brush, in my opinion, is to take a picture of a sketch that you've made. I've got one right here. And just drop it into the document. I accidentally zoomed in there. Scale it down so it about floats in the middle, just like that. Line it up, and then use the pen tool to trace it out there, this one right there. And pretty easy. Just follow the curves with a black stroke and a white fill, and build this brush. I'll fast forward this for you and then show you what to do after you've got it outlined. So once you've got your brush built, make sure that areas that you don't want to have a fill are set to a no fill. So in this case, you can see these little swirls. I don't want those to have a white fill. So let's change the fill to no fill. Then I'll select the whole brush, and in the stroke panel, like window, stroke right there, you can set the caps to be rounded and the corners to be rounded. That's a pretty good idea. And then set the line weight to maybe 3 points, like that. And the space between the edge of the brush and the edge of the artboard, that's actually the space between the instances of the brush around the mandala. So if I make my brush all the way to the edge of the artboard, then that means my brushes will actually be touching on the mandala. Most of my floral brushes are sort of floating in the middle, right about here. I found that to be a pretty good place. So I'll group this and then center it on the artboard. And then since this is just a black and white brush, I'll run the make brush black and white script. And what that does is it just puts a couple dead points on the edge of the artboard. And what this does is it makes sure that regardless of the size of your actual brush, it's going to have a bounding box that's 270 pixels wide. It doesn't matter how tall the brush is, it just needs to be 270 pixels wide. And once the script is run and those points are in place, just copy the brush and then quickly hop over to the original logo builder template that we were working on before. Paste it in there and you've got this shape. And we'll clear the actions from the brush builder, and then we'll load the actions for the actual mandala builder. Yeah, mandala logo builder actions, there we go. Open up the brush panel, and we'll do, while this is selected, we'll make a new brush, select pattern brush, and set the scale to 5%, and the colorization method to tint. That just means that wherever there's black in this brush picture, then if you set the stroke color to like a red or something, the black will show up as red. That's all. So just in case, for the mandala builder, it's not so important. But if you use the brush for another project, that's pretty handy. So okay, that, and then you can see our brush is down there in the bottom. So I can delete this, and if you ever want it back, you can just drag it out and edit it again. So just start a new mandala, select your custom brush, just like that. That looks pretty good. And like I said, the space between the brush and the edge of the artboard is sort of half of the space between the instances of the brush, because there's a gap on both sides. So this leaves a little bit of space if you want to make another instance of the ring and put them between, just like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, so this is just an easy, pretty quick way to make your own custom patterns. You can use them just like the patterns I included, where you clean it up and expand it. You can set your line width to whatever you want, rasterize it, trace it with the default option. This just outlines everything, and then you can expand it, and then since there's now black and white in this expansion, you can remove the white with that script. Now it's just black. You can change it to whatever color you want. So there you go. That's a quick way to make a custom brush for the Mandala logo builder. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.